All right, everybody, totally buenos dias to another traveling Costa Rica vlog here. Today, we're going to be doing a walking, talking tour of KFC. KFC, we're going to go check it out. Just kidding. We're going to Playa Herradura. Herradura, guys. This is a nice beach. It's been years since I've been here. First time I was coming to Costa Rica, I came here, maybe 4 years ago. It's where Los Sueños is. Los Sueños Resort and Marina. We're between Jaco right now and Puntarenas. Jaco and Puntarenas. We're going to be doing, guys, what we'll do in this video, I'll lay it out for you. We're going to drive up this road. Then weather permitting, we'll do a drone flight, and then we'll do a live water test on the beach. We'll check it out, see what the marina looks like. Before we begin all that, though, be sure to hit like, hit subscribe right here on YouTube. Tickle the bell so you get notified when we upload a new video during our travels here in Costa Rica. Now, before we begin, let's talk about how to get to this very intersection right here. Okay, so the nearest international airport is in San Jose, where you can rent your car and start heading out towards the west coast. This part takes about an hour. Then it's another hour across the Crocodile Bridge towards Jacó. The whole trip taking about 2 hours. All right, excellent. So there's the little animation, but let's look at it live. So I just came from this direction from Puntarenas. You cross the Crocodile Bridge on the way in, so that's a pretty cool stop. I think it's about 20 minutes on yonder. Although I was just driving, chain smoking, and drinking coffee, so I don't really know. Look at the clouds. We are here in rainy season, guys. It is rainy season, so weather permitting, we'll get that drone up. This road here, what does this sign say? I don't have to guess with the sign there. What does it say? It says Jaco 5 kilometers, Parita 47 kilometers, and Capos 71 kilometers. And Capos is, of course, where Manuel Antonio is. So this road is great. It looks pretty much like this the whole way to Capos and beyond. So that's what you can expect going through there. Now, Playa Herradura is over these mountains. And again, I've been there maybe once or twice that I can recall. I can't recall it, Your Honor, but I think that's what it is. So this is kind of like the high-end grocery commercial place, I guess. Burger King. Burger King is like high-end. It's the king, right? Over here, guys, check this out. So check this out. If you see this livery on a building, is that what a building would be called, livery? Red, big stripe, Pequeño Mundo. Pequeño Mundo is clutch. Okay, so if you're going on vacation to like Jaco, that's awesome. I think that's a brand new Pequeño Mundo. It's kind of like a Costco, but you don't need a membership. So you can stock up at Pequeño Mundo. You can absolutely stock up. Guys, Starbs. We got a Starbs here. I like Starbs, man. They got good black coffee, right? I don't know about all the other stuff. I feel like you might as well eat ice cream at that point, but their black coffee is pretty good. I didn't get coffee there, guys. I just went to Auto Mercado. There's an Auto Mercado there. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Can we see it? Oh, I think we got to go to the next one up. There's like a bus stop here. Doesn't seem like a big bus stop. I saw like a little bus stop there. So if you guys know anything about that, leave a comment, because I don't know anything about the buses around here. There's a super salon. I don't need that. I'm pretty enough. I'm pretty enough as it is. So there it is, guys. So Auto Mercado. So if you see that sign in Costa Rica, that's like a high-end grocer. In the frozen tundra whence I came, that would be like a Sobeys, right? That would be like a Sobeys. So you can see it here a bit better. I'm not going to go walk through there because they got security. And usually security guards, when they see me with my camera, they're like, no filming. Just makes for bad content. So, but there's a whole bunch of like boutique little stores over there you can check out. That's nice. This intersection here, guys, a veces, right? Sometimes chaos. You can see it's flashing red and flashing yellow. So yellow, you know, thoroughfare, flashing red on the other direction. So flashing means the same thing here as it does in Canada, United States. Red is like stop and proceed with caution, and yellow is proceed with caution, flashing yellow. So, you know, and that's the thing too. If you're driving and somebody's a little confused, you know, that's something to consider, because people come here and they're like, I don't know what that means here, and they might just stop on the yellow. I've seen that before. So just don't do any rear ending. Thus far, I have not done any rear ending. I've only been rear ended. Guys, this is a pretty boring spot right here. So I'm going to say, hey, if you want to buy me a coffee and put some gas in the tank to do these videos, I'll put the link on screen right now. And there's a link in the description below. And I'm going to put a link in the description for the backpack I'm wearing right now. Securable backpack, and the water shoes that I'm going to throw on when I get up to the beach. So this is the road that goes to Playa Herradura right here. And you know what? I don't even remember how far it is. We'll get some shots of it. Let's see this commercial development first, though. Okay, there's a gallery, it looks like. Again, I'm not going to walk through there. I'll save that. You guys can do that when you come here. You guys can do that when you visit here. So nice, though. I feel out of place walking through places like that. So I suppose that's enough walking for me. I've sweat through my shirt. Without further ado, let's go. So here we are pulling out from the Auto Mercado parking lot, heading towards the coast. This whole route will take you 5 minutes to get from the main intersection there on the highway down to the beach. And it is entirely paved just like this, just like what you're seeing here. Very well paved road, passable in any car, not chunkadillic as I like to say. As I was driving, guys, you'll see all kinds of real estate signs off on the left and right. There's like developments on the left and right. Looks like there's a little commercial area here. This place is seemingly growing in popularity with all the real estate kind of signs, right? So if you guys know anything about any of that, let me know. Obviously, Los Sueños is the big one down at the end, but there was all kinds of different ones when I was heading along here. You can see even just in the short distance of this part of the video, there's all these things look prime for development. Now, as we get up closer to the beach here, you'll see off on the right side, Los Sueños. I think this is the entrance to Los Sueños. I don't think I'm allowed to just like drive in there, so I didn't go ask or anything like that. Pretty sure it's like a resort, like you got to pay to go in there, and it's kind of outside of my budget. Outside of my budget it is. So we'll just continue up to the beach because that's free, and you know, why not? And finally, guys, 5 excruciating minutes later, we arrive at the beach. Look at this. This is where the road basically just stops being paved and it gets in a varying degree, a varying state of chunkiness. Right here, it's not so bad. You can pull right up along the beach. But as you go further down the beach in this direction, it can start getting a little potholy. So as I try to figure out where I'm going to park here and let this lady cross the road, let's get the drone up and see what Playa Herradura looks like from the sky. So start off, of course, with that signature vertical beach look here at Playa Herradura from the drone, guys. Look at the waves breaking in. Super sweet beach. Now we're looking south here. So this beach I'm going to organize into north and south. That's pretty much the way it's laid out on the map. Some beaches are a little obscure angle, but this one's pretty vertical north and south. So this is the south end of the beach, looking out towards Jacó. Here's what looks like one of those water taxis, guys, doing a total Austin Powers 3-point turn to try to get up to the shore. Cool thing, we caught him. I like getting the boats on the drone. It's fun. It's fun for the shots, you know what I mean, to get a boat moving. You can see Los Sueños off in the background there. So this is kind of like in the middle of the beach right now where we're looking. That estuary, I believe, is like a river that kind of goes through Los Sueños, kind of like connected. And there we are looking off towards some of those high-end, I don't even know what's over there, guys. What is it? Those hotels, mansions, I don't know. You can see the Marina there too. There's kind of like a higher angle of Los Sueños. I've never been there, so I don't know. Let me know what's going on. What's on the right? I can see stuff up on the mountain there, stuff in the middle. It looks like that red building, something interesting. We're going to have to go investigate that. Boats. I love boats. I'm not really a boat guy. I just think it's so cool. All these different boats. You can see a lot of them look configured for fishing, I'm guessing. But the marina is pretty interesting. Look at the difference in water. You know, the big wall just shelters the boats so well. So beautiful. It's like a beautiful marvel of engineering. There's a wide angle showing once again, the boats and yachts and everything like that. You can see Los Sueños. And then as it pans over to the right, you can start seeing the beach where I'm pretty much standing in the middle towards the south end of the beach. So here's a tighter shot of some of those buildings, you know, up in the mountains there. Freehold, I don't know what's going on. I've never been in Los Sueños, never been invited. I've yet to be hired as a sugar baby, so forthcoming, I hope, but you never know. Never know what the future holds in the life of traveling Costa Rica. Guys, here is just a magical looking building. I said we'll have to investigate this a bit more. It looks like, wow, like pools. You know, it looks like there's some tennis courts off on the right side, or maybe pickleball. Probably pickleball, given that's the craze. Pickleball is like Pokemon for kids 20 years ago, isn't it? What is going on with that? The bay, Herradura Bay. There's an island off in the distance there. This is where all the littler boats are parked. The more small boats are parked out here. Probably cheaper than in the marina, yes. Guys, here it is facing back towards where this video came from, the road back towards the mountain, and of course the main highway. And we'll finish this drone flight off with just some buttery smooth pan along the beach here, showing the waves breaking in. Now, something to note here is the waves break a little bit harder than some of the beaches in Guanacaste. All right, so we found some parking right here in front of Coco's beachfront restaurant. Okay, I like it. I recaffeinated myself, guys, before this one. Here's the beach, as you saw from the drone video. Looks like there's people all the way down the beach, all the way down there. That's pretty cool. All right. And what's going on here? A lot of sitting areas here. You can see this beach, though, is a lot more powerful than some other beaches. We're going to have to do the live water test. Not go too far, though. I got my backpack on. Got my backpack on with my expensive stuff. Let's take a look over there, though. There's Los Sueños. That's cool, man. You'd never guess, I guess, from just looking at it from here, that there's all that development in there and like resorts and stuff. Unless you just look at Google Maps, I suppose. Oh, there it is. There's that big red one. There's that big red resort. Let's zoom in on that. There you go. So if you guys have stayed there, let me know. I haven't. Okay, here we go. Live water test. We're about to do it here. It's not too cold. It's not cold. Definitely refreshing after sitting in a car for 6 hours. I'll tell you that much. Do I see anybody surfing? No. Nobody's surfing out here in the water. Okay. That's interesting. And you saw from the drone too, I'm sure, that the water isn't exactly clear. This is similar to like Jaco. You know, it's kind of murky, Still refreshing though, and you can see a lot of people swimming. That's fun. Lots of stuff going on down here on the beach. Lots of parking. So it's a Sunday right now, so I'm sure this is as busy as you'll see it in the low season at least. I'm sure in the high season you won't be able to find a parking spot. And it looks like this road continues on quite a bit further. So definitely check out down there. It looks like maybe there's calmer swimming down there in the alcove, but I don't see anybody down there, so that's interesting. It would kind of mitigate my inclination to go swimming down there. Cool, guys. So Playa Herradura at Los Sueños Resort, and there's the marina. You saw from the marina. It's so far away. It's so far away over there. I can't walk, guys. I'm sure you can't walk anyways. But super cool, super built up resort area, but still accessible to the public, of course, as all of the beaches are in Costa Rica. Thanks again for watching, guys. Be sure to hit like, hit subscribe, of course, right here on YouTube. Tickle that bell so you get notified when we upload a new video during our travels here in Costa Rica. Thanks again for watching. Bye now.